their dishes on the table.
As spicy as it is so addicting. The mackerel has a really nice oiliness. The galangal, it adds in this depth into this curry. Oh, so good.
So good.
This is not our last location. We have a few more things to see. And by the end of this video, Calvin, you and I have to decide which of these foods is the best of the worst. But for now, we got to keep moving to the bathroom and then to the next restaurant.
Before we meet Mark Wiens, I've got one more stop to make. A place serving a familiar animal.
What's up, Clem? What's up, Clem?
Familiar body part.
This is the...
I'm just watching some exotic food in Southeast Asia. Right now it's in Thailand. And also this girl is like really pretty.
udder of a cow.
You're telling me that this is where milk comes from?
That's where milk comes from.
Sonny, I don't see any nipples.
Oh.
Yeah, exotic food. I mean, not it's kind of exotic. It's like worst rated food in each country. And right now it's in yeah. They ate fallopian tube, bro.
Cutting already.
Sorry, I felt that.
Mr. Yod's Eatery is the
I don't see any nipples.
Oh, cutting already.
Sorry, I felt that.
Mr. Yod's Eatery is the kind of place people flock to after work to enjoy beer and tasty drinking food. Though what's delicious to locals may not always appeal to outsiders like Calvin and
You
me.
should girl. Yeah, it's 100% girl.
Oh my lord. It is so heavy. It's dense. It's spongy.
And you see the milk dripping. Oh.
People, when they think of a cow's udder, they think it might be like an empty milk bag. It's not that way at all. You can see as he cuts the tissue, there is no clear big pocket full of milk. Instead, it's this big complex of tissues and reservoirs that hold the milk inside. It's like a sponge. That is what every ounce of milk you have ever drank has strained through. It's a giant cow breast.
But Sonny, isn't that considered the brisket in America?
No, Calvin, because the brisket is the chest right here. This is not the chest, it is the udder or the breast. To me, I gotta say, the meat looks fascinating. It's a texture I've not seen before.
Yummy
it's a
in your
unique
chop.
tissue. I think it's gonna be yummy.
I agree.
All right, folks, we have our mysterious
Not sure if
cow
I
udder
had
right
this
here, but
or
next
not.
to it, another one of Thailand's most worst-rated foods, duck beak.
Essentially, the beak is not edible because it's just bones, but it's the cheek, the chin of the duck that is attached to the beak.
Wait, do ducks have a chin?
Yeah, it's just the meat all around the beak.
Our chef chops each mandible of the duck beak into halves
might
and
have it on-
marinates
yeah,
them with
probably
oyster sauce,
so, yeah.
soy sauce, chicken powder, garlic, and pepper. Then he tosses them into sizzling hot oil. This Donald Duck nightmare might be seen as one of the worst rated foods in Thailand because it's an unusual ingredient, but it's also a beloved drinking snack of the Isan people.
I think the tongue might have a bone in it.
I took a bone out.
Smart. This guy knows his ducking anatomy.
I do.
If you look at like a pig tongue, cow tongue, no bone in the tongue. Humans, hold on.
Probably not.
Nothing. Ducks, they got a bone inside. You got to pull it out because it's kind of hard.
I love this flavor. Greasy, a little bit of smokiness.
There are degrees of crunchiness, from kind of soft crunchy to hard crunchy. It's not like a big satisfying bite, but it's a little temptation.
This is what I would love to sit around and just drink beer with.
You've got it ready.
Cheers.
Why don't I have one?
I assumed you didn't drink.
And you're not over 21.
So this, a delicious appetizer, but we are here for this.
First, our cook slices the udder thin. Then he infuses the slices with flavors of soy sauce, oyster sauce, MSG, chicken powder, and garlic.
So probably the reason that foreigners might find this a bit challenging is because in the U.S. we're eating male cows. Female cows, they're used for giving birth to new cows and providing milk. It doesn't make sense to kill off the one of the two genders that provides the milk.
Since udders are mostly composed of fatty tissue, grilling is the best cooking method.
Is this more expensive or is it cheaper than typical beef?
It's really rare, but it's almost half the price of the normal beef.
Half the price.
Like our first dish, soy chu. This delicacy comes from Isan, where people value every part of the animal, including their milk bags.
And
It
the
looks
owner
delicious,
claims
though.
it is definitely the greatest of all time.
The udder doesn't really have a lot of fibers to it. You're not biting into a piece of meat where it's tearing apart. It's almost like eating something that is more fat laden. It gives off a spring, almost a bounce.
It's between lungs and tongue. It's similar to the beef lung in its consistency, but I would say not as dense and more spongy. I appreciate the flavor. It's almost like eating tendon or something. There's no strong protruding flavor.
Tendon has a little bit of gaminess. This tastes a little bit sweet. It has a very dairy mouthful. So the more I eat, the more I taste the actual milk from the udder.
Do you like it?
I'm not against it, but I don't find that the sweetness really permeates what I want in a protein. Texture-wise, it's not the texture that I'm looking for.
I love it.
You do?
Yeah. I love the texture. It's like a fun activity for your mouth. I'm doing reps over here with my jaw.
I like it. Well, the owner told me that this kind of resembles a car tire for him.
Not quite selling it to the mass audience.
But coming up next, we're going to be trying one of the most controversial foods that you can find in Thailand with a full-time professional eater, Mark Wiens.
Mark.
Thank you.
Full-time eater Mark Wiens is a YouTube icon. 15 years of sharing his travel and dining experiences have earned him a fan base of nearly 11 million and counting. As a longtime resident of Thailand, he's here to guide us through two of its worst-rated dishes.
Before we get into this, I want to ask you some questions, Mark. Some people, when they watch your videos, they might get the sense that Mark enjoys everything. But surely there are foods you've tried before that you did not like on camera. Can you admit one or two foods that you've absolutely not liked? What is a food that you do not like, Mark Wiens?
There was something I had that I didn't like.
Okay.
Well, it's not stink beans, because you love stink beans.
Like sweet mayonnaise.
Sweet mayonnaise.
Sweet mayonnaise.
Would you say you don't like mayonnaise?
Yeah, I think I don't like mayonnaise.
Would you say you hate mayonnaise?
I think that's pushing it. That's pushing it, Sonny. I don't like the goopy mayonnaise-y, like blobs. Like one time we had this lobster roll, but there's this one place that put these blobs of mayo on top. Oh.
That's so fascinating. I love gloopy globs of mayonnaise.
And I love lobster rolls.
Let's shift to Thai food. Maybe you've lost some perspective since moving to Thailand, but are there any foods in Thailand that foreigners struggle with?
Raw pork,
Ooh, that's up there.
poop-filled intestines.
I've had both of those foods in the same day. I don't know how I'm still here. Part of why we're doing this video is to show that most foods that people count as the worst or lowest rated are misunderstood. Like what we see in front of us right here. This is a delightful bowl full of adult female bullfrogs. Is this something you've had? It's no big deal? Is this like a Tuesday lunch for you?
Actually, I haven't had it before.
You haven't had it
Yeah,
before?
this will be my first time. So this thing, it's very, very seasonal. It only comes like right at the beginning of the rainy season and only lasts for 1 or 2 weeks.
Our pregnant bullfrog dish comes in the form of a sour and spicy soup. A mix
Wait,
of chilies,
pregnant
lemongrass, tamarind, galangal,
bullfrog?
and turmeric leap into the boiling water, followed by lime leaves and tamarind leaves to create the soup base. Now it's just waiting for the star of the show, which the restaurant owner showed us moments ago.
Most Americans have seen something like this. It's a frog, but there's something special about this frog. It's, in Spanish, pregunte.
Pregunte.
That means pregnant.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah, I don't think it's giving birth anytime soon.
While frog meat is common in Thai cuisine, pregnant bullfrogs are another Isan delicacy. The frogs we see here have already been boiled.
Oh my lord, she's ripped the frog open, and what's revealed is that 50% of the real estate inside the frog is pure frog eggs, Kelvin. And that is what we're gonna be eating. That is frog caviar, my friend.
So how many eggs could there be in a bullfrog?
ใช่ มันก็หลายไข่อยู่นะ
She said there's millions.
Really, millions? I think she's a little over embellishing. I'm gonna say maybe a couple 100,000. Are you counting right now?
The boiled frogs take the plunge, and the cook lets the soup simmer before completing the recipe with
I
turmeric leaves
won't-
and
I won't-
sawtooth
I won't eat
coriander.
this.
Due to their seasonal rarity, pregnant bullfrogs can cost double the price of beef.
What I love is that they've recreated the frog's habitat. There's a little marsh. Maybe a stagnant pond.
Oh my god.
Let's try the broth first. Sour, spicy, a little sweet. It really hits the back of your throat.
Immediately the sourness, so the lime juice, or also maybe tamarind. I'm seeing some tamarind leaves in here. Then you taste the galangal in there nicely, lemongrass, chilies. It has a bit of a smokiness to it as well.
The broth is fantastic, but that is not the star of the show. Right here we have the bullfrog. I think we're just meant to take a bite from the side and just go for it.
Oh my god.
We gotta do it together.
Have you had this before?
No, I'm not ready. I do this. I do this.
Oh yeah.
Cheers.
Yeah. Cheers, guys.
Definitely better than I thought.
Considering this was supposed to be one of our
Tie me
scary
up,
foods of the day,
bro.
pretty dang delicious.
If this is a
Sticky
challenge,
eggs,
I
you can
might,
peel them
but
individually.
depends on
When you chomp
the
them, it really just kinda
challenge
sticks
though.
to your teeth.
I love how each egg pops in your mouth, but the skin of the bullfrog, it's so thin. You can bite right into it.
Tastes like a natural sausage.
That broth has just penetrated everything within the frog. So all that delicious broth flavor that we got originally, it's still in there. But then you're just getting that unique texture of just millions of eggs on the inside.
And what's amazing is it's like almost no bones. It's all meat and eggs and just delicious.
Now, why do you think this was rated one of the worst dishes in Thailand? Because you know it's delicious.
I think the people rating those dishes haven't tasted it. Because if you tasted it, absolutely delicious. Like, I don't know if you could not like this.
Well, next to you have someone who has a tiny amount of eggs on her spoon. What do you think now?
It's definitely different than what I thought. Sticky and creamy to some sort. It's actually good.
So, first dish, pretty dang delicious. I think
Need
we
to go
all
to
think so.
Thailand,
Then
though.
there's this. This right here. Tadpoles. This right here in my hand,
Tadpole.
a big goopy pile of tadpoles. That's what we're gonna be eating as well. It's gushy, it feels gooey. Calvin, put two hands out, please.
Sure, like that.
Feel that? It's like a bunch of dead minnows or something. Oh, it smells like mushrooms.
It does. It has a very fungi aroma.
ใช่ค่ะเหมือนเห็ดเหมือนมัสลูม
She's acting like this is some kind of luxury perfume from Dubai.
Oh.
Put some behind my ear because it smells so good.
Tadpoles are another treat of the rainy season. Folks here love them when they're around 2 to 4 weeks old, when their hind legs begin to develop but their tails have not yet disappeared. Weird. The classic Isan tadpole recipe goes like this. Tadpoles are mixed with chili paste, whole shallots, fish sauce, fermented fish sauce, MSG, green onions, sweet basil, and
As a kid, I used to play with tadpoles, but I never imagined of eating it.
whole chilies.
Why do people like the tadpoles?
พิเศษตรงที่ว่า
It's not fishy at all. They don't have bones in there, so it gives like kind of a frog taste, but melt in your mouth.
Like foie gras.
Right.
Like frog gua.
The mixture is wrapped inside banana leaves, secured with toothpicks and steamed.
Oh, they steamed it.
All you have to do is take out the toothpick and spread open our little package. Oh, wow.
Juicy.
I love this simplicity style cooking. Nose to tail. Nothing is disregarded.
That's all it really has. All that tadpole is a nose and a tail. Is this a food you're excited for?
I wouldn't say so, but yeah, let's have it.
Oh, she's pretty though.
Whoa, that's a lot going on there. I have a mix of emotions. The tadpoles have an odd texture to them. It's not melting in my mouth per se. It's like I can feel their body collapsing under my teeth.
It's almost like eating little anchovies.
Oh, that's a better, yeah.
I love these flavors. Herbaceous.
Spicy, sour.
It goes perfectly with sticky rice. It's juicy, it's flavorful. Yeah, this is incredible.
Fa, honest opinion?
She said it's like kind of like foie gras, right?
There's no foie gras in this.
A little bit more chewy. It's really creamy.
Do you like it? No. Okay.
Sorry.
At least she's honest. I'm a little bit in the middle. I love the seasonings. I love the flavor. The texture is a bit unusual to me, and I think you were spot on when you said it's kind of like...
Maybe anchovies.
Yeah. Am I going to come back here next time I come to Thailand and come here craving this food? No.
No? No?
No. But I can eat it, I can appreciate it, and I can understand what
that guy is
locals love
already
about it.
It's
nodding.
good in its own way. It's just also an acquired taste.
Yeah, well, I'm handsome in my own way, so...
An acquired taste.
Oh my God, I got roasted. 400 degrees Fahrenheit by Mark Wiens. Calvin, today we ate the worst of the worst in Thailand, but for you, which was the best of the worst?
For me, I think the dish that was misunderstood is the entrails dish. It's a dish that I'm not quite sure, is it a sauce, is it a curry, but it was fully intense.
I agree that that dish is probably misunderstood by foreigners who think it's just a typical curry. It's not. But that was not my best of the worst. To me, if I had to pick one from the entire day, it would be the cow udder.
Oh.
It was chewy, it was animally, it was protein. I loved it. So for you guys, let us know what you think downstairs in the comments below. Which one do you want to try? Do you want to try one of them that you saw? Or were you like, ugh, gross?
Hungry for more fun food videos? Join me at more Best Ever Food Review Show, a channel that's unfiltered, raw, Half the quality, you probably won't regret it.
เพราะมันผลิตนมไง
I like when you touch your.
I'm calling HR. There's got to be HR here somewhere. What sounds do Thai ducks make, by the way?
กาบกาบกาบ
Okay, in the USA they say quack, quack, quack. But we got different ducks. This is like a quintessentially Thai curry. You're not going to find anything like this in any other part of the world.
No, and you're not going to find anything like this in other parts of Thailand as well. It's just the southern.
Wouldn't Thailand fall into the world?
Hold on, Thailand is separate from the world. In my example. Today we've already had the bile. Calvin loved it, and I would say it's an acquired taste.
But bile has this sweetness to it as well, right?
Does it? Bile to me reminds me of a long night of drinking. The next morning, back of the throat. Oh, that is bile.
You're not a big drinker, so you've never drank until you vomited out the whole lining of your stomach, have you?
Never.
Oh my gosh. So for us, we have a terrible memory tied to that. For him, he goes, a little sweet.
So angelic.
Well, thank you.
I want to say a huge thank you to Calvin for joining me today. You can find him, this guy right here, cut to him, on FKN Deliciousness on every platform in the world.
Including OnlyFans.
Oh, I thought it was only fan. Did you get a second one? You got a second fan?
It's one person, just a little bit heavy set.
That's still one guy then. Otherwise, guys, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Peace! I need to get on the phone with my agent
wonder
because
how
I don't understand. I
Bitcoin's
was
doing.
promised in the hotel a California king. And they said they have
fucking
an
Deliciousness and Mark
Arkansas
Weeds
king.
did a
What is
show.
an
Would it call
Arkansas
me
king?
fucking Mark?
Hello? Hey, can we talk real quick? Hey, hello?
Why are you calling me?
My wife is my agent.
Oh.
It's interesting though. I wonder. I really. Why is my bro? Every time I do that, it yeah, it minimize my thing. Do I feel like eating right now? Nah. It's lunchtime, but I'm not hungry. Watching all that. I don't know what games to play though. I bought Far Cry 4 because I haven't finished that. I have Witcher 3 because I just purchased the DLCs, and I want to grind Delta Force. So I don't know which one should I play at the moment. I see no one is online except Diaz. Everyone else is offline. Ira's playing Tales of Arise. I don't know if I should grind Delta Force or one of the two, Witcher 3 or Far Cry 4. Far Cry 4 has interesting stories. Witcher 3 as well. Best stories ever. But at least Far Cry 4, no one on my friends list have this game, so I cannot co-op. And unfortunately, Witcher 3 doesn't have co-op. It's a lot of games I haven't finished though. Cyberpunk, Batman, Mad Max. Should I play Delta? Probably should wait for a friend. Let's do Far Cry then. I know this. It's not. It's not. Um. Yeah, there's not a lot of viewers playing. I mean, streaming Far Cry 4. I mean, streamers. There's a lot of streamers playing Witcher though. I'll do Far Cry. I will do Far Cry. Just to finish up some games though. Because I just need to finish this game. Wait, I don't have Ubisoft installer. I do have Ubisoft Connect. Oh, I haven't updated. Gordon is playing Rust. And he is up at this hour. I'll wait for them to, you know, for the Rust. I will join Will and everyone when it's wiped. Unless it's already been wiped. Wait, why is it not? Why is it not? I hear my neighbor going out. Why is the game not launching? Hello? Oh. A lot of people playing Once Human too. I don't like the grinding in that game. Once Human. Oh, right now? I want to play Delta, but it's best for me to have friends so I can enjoy it. Why is my game not launching? You don't like game that resets? I don't think Delta will reset though. Will it? My game is not launching. On Steam it says it's launching, but on my task manager it does not. Yeah, Delta no resets. Yeah, exactly. I enjoyed Delta Force though, not gonna lie. I actually enjoyed that game. Yeah, once human. I don't. It's a lot of grinding. Wait, once human resets. Time for a new PC. Bro, I'm not my priority at the moment for a new PC. I'll do what I have. You're gonna get probably no, because it requires a lot from the PC. I probably can play it, but I cannot stream it. That's for sure. So at least I at least have to have 3080 or at least 3060. No, 3080 should be good enough for me to play it and stream it. 3080, and I need to change my processors. I mean CPU. Bro, what the fuck is wrong with Ubisoft Connect? Is this why the game on Ubisoft? Oh yeah, the requirement is quite high. Yeah, exactly. So I don't think I'm gonna get Monster Hunter Wilds anytime soon unless I upgrade my PC. I don't mind missing out though, because though I enjoyed the game, but it's not my, you know. I'm more into football game, by the way, Clem, just so you know. I'm more into like soccer games most of the time, but I don't think that's a good game for me to stream on. You can get like use, but your GPU and PSU needs upgrade. Yeah, exactly. So I cannot upgrade one of those things. I need to upgrade like all, most of it, not all. What the fuck? Bro, what is wrong with what is wrong with Ubisoft Connect? I can't play the game on the launcher itself doesn't work. Fuck. That sucks. Might just play Delta Force then. Ads. My bad.